Hello.
Hello, Kaushik, can you hear me, Andy?
Yeah, and I can hear you now.
Okay, good, good, good. Chalo, smart కదా. Sorry, Andy, I was just started with something. So yesterday we had this, let me start sharing my screen. Do you have any doubts, Andy? ఇప్పటిదాకా అయిన దాంట్లో ఏమైనా doubts ఉన్నాయా? Joins అవి. Can you see my screen?
I can see your screen, but నిన్న దాంట్లో అంత క్లియర్ ఉందండి.
ఏంటండి?
డౌట్స్ ఏం లేవు. ని- నిన్న దాంట్లో అంత క్లియర్ ఉన్నాయి, నో డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయి.
Okay, okay, good, good, Andy. Then we'll proceed with the master detail joiners అండి. Join condition అయిపోయింది కదా. మనం నిన్న inner join చేసాము. We have seen the inner join, right, yesterday. So today we will be checking the left join, right join. అంటే master join, master detail join and detail master detail master outer join and detail outer join. Okay.
ఓకే.
And we have a separate I mean, like, in earlier classes, I did not used to tell this, only the one joiner condition I used to tell, but I just wanted to be thorough with this. So we are covering this also. Can you just confirm, Andy, if I have shared with you this document later, master detail, like the assignment on this one? Okay. So what is master outer join? Master outer join in the sense, like it is a left outer join and matter. So it is going to pull all the records from sorry, master outer detail right there, all the records from the left table, meaning the master table. So master port, whatever we select, and it is going to pull only the matched records from. Let's start. Okay, this recording is in progress. G services, Oracle services, all the services that are actually, that were stopped, please start these services and it. So yesterday what we had seen an inner join condition, joins condition. But today we will see how to pull all the records from master table, but only the matched records from the, like, detailed table, meaning the right table. So master outer join is nothing but the left outer join kind of thing. Okay, master outer. Right. This outer transformation, joiner transformation. So we performed one heterogeneous transformation, which is nothing but a file to table. How we can import the file and then how we imported the table. And together we are actually loading this into the target table, TGT table. Okay, TGT EMP SAL table. Salary details were maintained in a different way. So similarly, when we are actually performing this master outer join, okay, I'm sorry, I told the other way that it pulls only the matched records from the master source and all the records from the detailed source and the master outer join. Meaning master outer join is nothing but your right join kind of thing. Whatever the table that you're marking it as, master port, it pulls only matched records from the master table and all the records from the detailed source and matter. And we will select the common key from a detailed table. Okay. So let's see how to create this master outer join. When we are selecting the join type, here earlier we have selected it as a normal join condition, but we do select it as a master outer condition. Then how the values are pulling. So before that, just observe like what are all the records in sal.txt table. And then let me open sal.txt. And what are all the records in the SQL loader. Same TGTMP SAL or TGTMP SAL1, what we are going to do only, we will be giving the conditions, changing like, master outer join and then detail outer join. So whatever the port we will select, this table, that would become your master table. So there will be ports under the join condition, right? So that port will become the master table. So master outer join in the sense pulls only match records from the master source and detail all the records from the detail source. So what we did over here, again, the same salary example, we will just do, okay, and we will create a mapping and we'll see how it is going to pull the records and all that stuff, okay. The null value is also coming. B465 is there and the salary table. Okay. Let me add, okay, let's select this salary as a detail table and master table as what? Master table as a EMP underscore salary. Okay.
Okay.
దీని టెక్స్ట్ ఫైల్ ని రైట్ టేబుల్ కింద ఆ డీటెయిల్ సోర్స్ కింద తీసుకుందాము. మనకి యాక్చువల్లీ ఉన్న సోర్స్ ఎంప్లాయీ SRC అండర్స్కోర్ ఎంప్లాయీ ఏదైతే ఉందో మనకి విత్ సాలరీస్ ది నేను చేసింది, దట్ వుడ్ బి యువర్ మాస్టర్ సోర్స్ అని తీసుకుందాం. ఓకేనండి.
Okay.
That's the employee from Oracle table and it gets loaded into what? TGTMP SAL only. So prior to that, what we need to do, we will have to truncate the data in the TGTMP SAL because we are going to load it again. Kabatti. Like that. Let's start from. I'm not sending any SQL queries, Andy, because it's nothing there in this one. Kabatti. You want me to send, I can send. Sorry. There is a data over here. Let me say as 613. I'm going to truncate this data in the target table because we are going to load the data over here itself. Target table, TGT, EMP, SAL. Now there is no data. Okay. Now how the records loaded? So it is going to fetch all the records from the detail port, right? So I'm going to add one of the values like 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me be sure that this is not there in your select star from source table. What is the source table? Other source table, select star from SRC employee. That's employee now. And this gravy. Yeah. SRC employee. Ordered by employee ID. సో మీరు ఏమైనా చేశారండి బై నీ ఛాన్స్? మీరు ఏమైనా అసలు ట్రై చేశారా క్రియేషన్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ వన్? Okay, this is actually it's only the matched records from the master table. So this null record will not come. All the records from the detail. So I'm just modifying this salary.txt ఏదైతే ఉందో. I'm adding one more record like 3, 4, 5, 6 something or 13356 some name and then 6,000 USD. So my expectation is 133. I mean, as per this master outer join, 13356 should be pulled if we are going with the master outer join, because in the master outer join is nothing but your right outer join. It's going to pull only the matched records from the master table and all the records from the detail source. So it's all like, left outer, not right outer and all. So it is works in a way that whatever you select it as a master source, it is going to pull only the matched records from the master source and all the records from the detail source. If we are selecting it as a master outer join. If we are selecting it as a detail outer join and what would happen? Detail outer join, it will pull all the records from the master source and only the matched records from the detail source. Okay, now let me say the salaries.60, where it is going to be saved. Yeah, C drive for RQ plan file. Now, do I need to import this again when we are creating this mapping? The file is actually refreshed, right? You don't have to import it again because Informatica will not store the data. Okay. What it is going to store the data at the hard level, either it is in the files, it is going to store this data, or in the table level, it is going to store the data. We launch ParseCenter. We'll create a mapping. The mapping what we created last time, similar to that. I'll just copy that mapping that way, okay, because it's only the import functionality and then importing the table. And it's a simple joiner condition we have that, right? So we will just copy that mapping and modify that mapping. You have time for one more R&D. I think we will cover it very much. Lookup రేపు చెప్తాం మనం. Lookup తో రేపు అయిపోతుంది. And then 2 more theory classes will be there.
Okay.
Okay. That is that open. What is that? Go to tools. Open the mapping designer. This is the normal join condition, inner join that we have created. We had seen what are all the records that were actually fetched also. Now, what am I going to do? Will be just go to mappings, copy as master outer join. Okay, you have created a new mapping now. Same thing, but what do I need to do here? What is your master port? You have selected SRC employee as your master port. If you see this one, this is important. M. Okay. All these fields are from your master port, SRC employee table. This is the master port. Okay. And what are not being selected are obviously these 2 fields of the row number 1 and row number 2 are from the text file. These 2 ports will be belong to other detail source. So here my master source is SRC employee and detail source is text file. Clear, Andy? Okay. And what is the condition that I'm going to select over here? You are going to select the condition is employee ID, 1 is equal to employee ID. Okay. And the properties, you are going to select here master outer join. Instead of normal join, we'll be selecting master outer join. Okay, Andy?
Okay.
Okay, this is one important.
Master outer join. Okay.
Sorry?
No, I'm just saying that like master outer join that you said. Okay.
Master.
I'm just
correct. Under. So it can be only just, go to this property, just verify what was the master. These are the ports, right? What is the port that it has been selected, which is the source. Okay. And condition is obviously, if we add the condition, we are going to get the common key is employee ID. We go to properties, which we will not do this in other transformations. But select instead of normal join, master outer join. Normal join is nothing but inner join. Okay. Master
okay.
fetches all the value, fetches the matched values from the master source and all the values from the detail source. Okay.
Okay.
Now, save this mapping. The mapping is valid. Now, what do we need to do? Again, create a session, create the workflow. This is all common. And then run this workflow. Okay. Go to task, create task. This is master outer. There the mapping create this in the master outer join. Associate a mapping to the session. Go to properties. Session log file is fine, or sorry, mapping. Go to mapping part. This is actually our relational table. Just check whether it is a relational reader or not. It is a relational reader. It is a file, the file reader. What do we need to change over here? Here it is the source file directory. We need to change the path where exactly this is there. Okay. In real time, they can generalize this path also, the shared path also. But here we are giving it in the local path, wherever the file says. Okay. Here the source file directory we need to change. And go to mappings, PGTMP, change this from bulk to normal in the target tables. Ensure that this is RKIL or the reader. If not, select that. Apply. Okay. Now go to mappings, join the transformations. Here we just, we are getting it as a master join. Null is the highest value. Here it is considering when we are actually pulling it out in the order by condition, null is the highest value it is considering. So that when we are doing order by also, null is getting at the end because that is the highest value. If you see order by employee. If you are going to do a descending order, then null value will come first. Okay, Andy? That's how
Okay.
Informatica treats. Now save it. What is your expected result? The expected result is I want to get this 13356 also, right? From the details. But null record should
The
not.
unmatched record also, right?
Sorry?
The unmatched record, right? It is
Null
unmatched.
should not come on that because it's a master outer join.
Yeah.
Okay. Only the match records from the master source will be pulled. It is the other way. Actually, left outer join, like just the master outer join, left outer joining, usually in SQL and RKL and all. It will pull all the records from left table and only match records from right table. But you need to remember it is the other way. Master outer it is going to pull only the match records from the master table and then all the records from the detail source.
Okay.
Now go to workflow designer. Create workflow. Master outer. What is the session we need to pull? Master outer joiner 2024. Where exactly it will be? Here. Now go to task. Link task after creating the session. Okay, Control S. Now workflow, start workflow. Once the monitor gets open, we'll see whether this one is getting succeeded or failed. We'll see what are all the records it is going to fetch also. Yeah, it got succeeded. Now go back to SQL, RKL, and select start from PGTMP star. Order by How conclude? Okay, okay. By these nulls, everything is coming as null instead of null Harold. Harold is not meaningful. This null record is nothing but zeros. ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ మనం రెండు స్పేసెస్ ఇచ్చాను నేను అనుకుంటాను. Okay. I have entered two things.
1, 2, 3, 4 spaces.
So all these things I will have to save like this. Okay, and then rerun. Template table.
Plus spaces.
Now rerun this job. If there are any data issues that comes also, it's not a coding part at all. So people will generally do that. So it just got succeeded. 11.4, 11.4 KPD. Now go back and check. Nulls are not there. Only 13356. What it is there, 13356 is from the detail source, which is nothing but our salaries.txt. Okay. There are no records corresponding to this in SRC employee. There is no employee ID. So all the values are getting populated as null except the salary. Salary should be 6,000. Okay.
Okay.
Am I clear, Andy?
Yeah.
Same. Yesterday what we have validated. Okay. This is coming from the detail source. Okay. And only the matched records are coming from the master source. Okay. Yesterday how we did, you can just validate that. Now, what if I have selected the condition and let me rerun it. Truncate the table. If I modify this mapping, or let me copy as and do a detail outer join. Okay, mappings, copy as. You don't have to recreate all this stuff. Detail outer join. You just simply do a copy of and then modify the conditions. What is this that we need to change? Go to here at the join type, select it as a detail out join. Okay. What are all the ports? The same thing. Detail outer join in the sense, only the matched records from the detail will be pulled and it is going to pull all the records from the master source. What is my master source here? SRC employee table, right? And only the matched records in the sense 13356 will not come now. Am I clear, Andy? This particular record will not come 13356 because it is not matching with the SRC employee table, any of the employee numbers in the SRC employee table. But the null record, whichever is there, it is going to be fetched because all the records from the master source will be displayed, right? So this record will be getting fetched. Clear, Andy? Now let me, after modification, once we run this job, what is going to happen, we'll see. Detail outer join, save it. Now go to workflow manager. You can create one more session also.
మీరు ఆల్రెడీ రన్ చేశారు కదా ఇందాక జాబ్ ఆల్రెడీ రన్ చేశారు కదా ఇందాక జాబ్
అది మాస్టర్ అవుటర్ కి కదా ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ డీటెయిల్ అవుటర్ అని కండిషన్ మార్చాను కదా ఇక్కడ
ఇప్పుడే మార్చారు డీటెయిల్
అవుటర్ జాయిన్ పెట్టాను కదా ఓకే సో మాస్టర్ అవుటర్ జాయిన్ కి ఎట్లా పుల్ చేస్తున్నాయి డీటెయిల్ అవుటర్ జాయిన్ కి ఎట్లా పుల్ చేస్తున్నాయి అని చెప్పడానికి సో ఇదే కాపీ చేశాను అనమాట మ్యాపింగ్ చేసి ఓన్లీ కండిషన్ డీటెయిల్ అవుటర్ జాయిన్ ఇక్కడ మీకు చూస్తే సేమ్ ఇదే మాస్టర్ టేబుల్ ఇది డీటెయిల్ ports and what are all being checked is what are all the fields that were checked as this will be master table. అంటే మీరు కొన్ని fields ఇందులోవి కొన్ని fields అందులోవి ports కింద తీసుకోవచ్చు అనుకోవచ్చు, బట్ ఇట్ విల్ నాట్ బి. అంటే ఇవన్నీ ఎస్ఆర్సీ ఎంప్లాయీ
Okay.
టేబుల్ నుంచి, ఇవి వచ్చేసి మీకు ఇంపోర్ట్ అయింది salary.txt నుంచి ఈ ఫీల్డ్స్. సో
Okay.
అయితే మాస్టర్ పోర్ట్ దీన్ని తీసుకోవాలి లేకపోతే దీనేనా. సో ఇఫ్ ఐ సెలెక్ట్ వన్ ఫీల్డ్, ఆల్ ద ఫీల్డ్స్ విల్ బి కరెస్పాండింగ్ టు దట్ టేబుల్ విల్ బి సెలెక్టెడ్ అనమాట యాజ్ మాస్టర్ పోర్ట్.
Okay.
ఓకేనండి, ఇది ఒకటి కాదు ఇక్కడ. నేను డీటెయిల్ అవుటర్ పెట్టి కండిషన్ పెట్టి ఇప్పుడు రన్ చేద్దామండి. సో ఇది సేవ్ చేసుకున్నాక ఇప్పుడు దిస్ ఇస్ డీటెయిల్ అవుటర్ జాయిన్ అండి. ఓకే, యూ కెన్ క్రియేట్ వన్ మోర్ టాస్క్ ఆర్ యూ కెన్ జస్ట్ డీటెయిల్ అవుటర్ జాయిన్ తో రీరన్ చేయొచ్చు, బట్ ఐ డు నాట్ వాంట్ టు కన్ఫ్యూజ్ యూ మోర్. సో లెట్స్ క్రియేట్ ఎ న్యూ టాస్క్ ఆఫ్ డీటెయిల్ అవుటర్ జాయిన్. ఓకే, క్లియర్ ఆల్ చేస్తున్నాను వర్క్ స్పేస్. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ డిలీటింగ్.
Okay.
డిలీట్ చేస్తే మీకు మ్యాపింగ్ పోతుంది, డిలీట్ చేసి సేవ్ చేస్తే మీకు రిపాజిటరీ అప్డేట్ అవుతుంది, బట్ యు ఆర్ జస్ట్ క్లియర్ దిస్ వర్క్ స్పేస్ అనమాట. అంటే ఇక్కడ మీకు డిసపియర్ అవుతాయి అంతే.
Yeah. Okay.
దిస్ ఇస్ డీటెయిల్ అవుటర్ జాయిన్. ఇదే కదా నేమ్, డీటెయిల్ అవుటర్ జాయిన్ మ్యాపింగ్ 2022. To associate this mapping once you create the session. This is more important when you are creating a session. Associating this mapping to the associating this session to the right mapping is important. Okay. Now go to mapping. SRC employee is RKL1 solution reader. You don't have to change anything. Okay. Properties is fine. Like, you can want to change anything, we can change it. We will talk. Go to mapping and salaries.txt. Okay. So this is a file reader, salaries.txt. Here, where is the source file directory? You'll have to provide this path of the source file directory.
Okay, source file directory.
Okay. That's it. Save. So now this got inserted. Anything else do we need to change? Just run through it. Oh, yeah. We'll have to change from bulk to normal PGT
Okay.
table. Okay.
Okay.
Now save it. Save the session. Go to Workflow Designer. Workflows. Create workflow. Detail outer. Okay, detail outer 2024. What is the session that we will have to pull over here? Detail outer join. Pull that into the workspace. Go to task, link task. Now save it. Okay. Now the workflow is triggered. Now we're going to start the workflow. So
Okay.
another workflow will come. Detail outer. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was executed. It's for master outer, we have executed 2 runs and detail outer. It just got executed successfully. Now let's go back and see it in the backend. order by select star from TGT MP cell order by employee ID. Now what should not come? What is the expected result and then?
Sorry, all the outer join.
Detail outer
it-
కాబట్టి only the match records from the detail source will be pulled, meaning this
Details of,
13356 will not be pulled. Okay.
Yeah.
Only the match
Yeah,
records
all
will
the
be
other
pulled,
match
and
records
also all the records from the SRC employee will be pulled, meaning this null value also being pulled. Okay. Harold J
Okay.
will be pulled.
Total 28 records. Okay.
Huh. If you observe 13356 did not come.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. And null Harold has been come. Okay. This
Yeah.
is the master source
Okay.
data, because it's a detail out.
Okay.
Okay. So again,
Yeah.
there is no hard and fast rule. Whatever you are selecting it as, master port and detail port, it depends on the master outer join also. Suppose you have selected this as a master port, okay, this as a master port, and you are giving it as a detail outer join and coding. అప్పుడు 13356 వస్తుంది. సారీ 188 అంతే కదా. బికాస్ మాస్టర్ టేబుల్ ఇది అవుతుంది మీకు. అప్పుడు 13356 వస్తుంది, హ్యారోల్డ్ రాదు. ఓకేనా? మీ పోర్ట్ సెలెక్షన్ మీ క్రైటీరియా బట్టి డిఫర్ అవుతుందండి. దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఐ వాంట్ టు ఎంఫసైజ్. క్లియర్ అండి ఆర్ ఎనీ డౌట్?
Yeah, and clear. Yeah.
Okay, if you want, we will just reverse that ports and we will just do one more exercise also. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
You got what I'm trying to say, right? And when we are
Yeah,
reversing
that's what.
ports also, you want me to do, or it's fine? Let me do this quickly. Mapping copies as detail outer join mapping underscore change the port. Change the source.
No.
Okay, I'm just changing the source here. What am I changing the source here? The ports I'm changing. This will be my master one, and this is the detail outer. Now, what would happen in detail outer? Null is there. That is going to come because, sorry, and this is detail outer join, right? So,
Yeah.
null will not come, but however, 13356 will come because that is the master detail outer join with the master.
Yeah.
Okay.
Master. Yeah.
Saving this. Change the source. You can go ahead and create. Prior to this, truncate the table. Okay. Now go ahead and create a mapping. What are we going to create? Create task, detail outer, changing the port. Okay. What I have given detail outer join mapping 24. Select bottom. Oh, I did not save it again. So this did not get inserted to the repository. Reason why I'm emphasizing to change it.
Okay.
Yeah, now it is coming. This
Mhm.
mapping. Unless you save it, that is not going to write down into the repository. From repository only, we are going to select over here. Okay.
Okay.
So do not forget to do a save. Now what do I need to do? Here nothing. Config objects also nothing, only the mapping parts. SRC employee, Okay, if there are any user-defined joins, we can add also, but we are not doing anything. Okay, the relation reader. Salary is new. Okay, and it is a file reader. If at all it is a file reader, we will have to give the source file directory, path. Okay,
Yeah.
and
And
one
change
more
the
mappings.
no.
Digit MP sal, change from bulk to normal. Now create a workflow. Save the session. Session is inserted. Inserted where it write downs into the repository. Okay.
Okay.
Then only it
Okay.
is going to go and create one workflow. So workflows will come only when you click on workflow designer. We are going to create a new workflow. Go to workflows, create workflow. Detail outer join change code.
Okay.
The session came over here. Pull it and drag it. Task. Link task. Control S. Now start the workflow. Okay. Just go ahead and monitor the workflow. This is the detail outer join. Yeah, this is the workflow name, right? Detail outer join change code. The jobs got succeeded. Now go back and check. And the article, what is expected? Here my master report is, salaries.txt. Then obviously only the matched records from the master source will come and all the records from the detail will come. Meaning 13356 will not come, but Harold J will come. Okay. Now let's see the TGT MP file, what got loaded.
13356.
13356. Salary.txt got this from me. Master portal.
Yeah, we didn't get that.
It will change it. The master port. And double three detail outer join. So this is the master port.
Detail లో ఉన్న వస్తాయి కదండి. So
Only the master records from the detail will come. All the records from the master will come. Okay, detail outer join. Sorry, my bad. Detail outer join kada. Idi detail కింద తీసుకున్నాం మనం SRC employee. Okay. So only the matched records from the detail will come and all the records from master will come.
Okay, so we need to change this.
Huh?
Okay.
Clear అండి? చిన్న కన్ఫ్యూజన్. ఒకవేళ ఇక్కడ మనం డీటెయిల్ అవుటర్ జాయిన్ కాకుండా మాస్టర్ అవుటర్ జాయిన్ పెట్టామనుకోండి, అప్పుడు మనం అనుకున్నది వస్తుంది అనమాట. ఓకే, ఇది మాస్టర్ అవుటర్ జాయిన్ చేస్తాను.
ఓకే, సేవ్ ఇట్.
టైం అయిపోతున్నట్టు చేస్తాను. సో డీటెయిల్ అవుటర్ జాయిన్ అంటే డీటెయిల్ లో మ్యాచ్డ్ రికార్డ్సే ఉంటాయి. ఇక్కడ డీటెయిల్ ఏంటి మనకి? SRC ఎంప్లాయీ, రైట్? మాస్టర్ వచ్చేసి salary.txt. So salary.txt లో all the values from the salary.txt will come and only the matched records from the detail will come. So detail is SRC employee కాబట్టి Harold J రాదు, matched records లేదు కాబట్టి. Okay. Let me start it again అండి. We'll see this. I'm just starting this meeting. I'm stopping share and we'll close this meeting. I'll stop it immediately and then ఇంకొక 10 minutes కంటిన్యూ చేయొచ్చండి. 10 minutes.
అండి, ఒక హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్.
Okay, we'll set for 10 to 15 minutes.